All right, everybody, day 7. So day 7, we did a tiny little graffiti job this morning. Lead sent to me by somebody else, and they kind of wanted it done straight away. So I used some safe wipes. You've seen them before on the channel. So it cost me about $6 in product. I charged $2.50 for the job. So I was in and out, done, cleaned the signs. I got some photos. I'll put them in now. All right, so nice easy job. That's the only money that we made on day 7. We're getting set up on this big painting job that I'm doing. So the rest of the day, we're painting this. So gonna spray all the rafters, gutter fascia, walls, windows, rails, deck, and all these slat works down here. So I don't know if people want to watch this, but this is just part of the process of the 30 days. So this is what I'm going through. This is literally going to make me, we're going to turn over about 50,000 this month alone, in the slowest time that I've noticed in the last 2 years. So it is quite substantial what I can turn over in this slowest time of the year. So I'm pulling in on my old trade. This job is for an old customer that I've done quite a few jobs. We painted the inside of this place for him last year, and I painted 5 other places for him inside and out. So I've done a lot of work for him. He uses me all the time. He pays me up front. Like, I've already been paid for this job and I haven't even started painting yet. So we've got everything. We've got the spray gun out. We're going to spray that brown. I'll probably do a little bit of time lapsing today so you can see what it looks like, and go from there. So we'll just go through it. When we go through it, we're going to blow out all this. So the idea is we're going to get in here and blow all this out. A little bit flaky paint, but there's not much we can do down to the bottom. He's not going to replace it. He just wants to clean it up and look nice. So we're just going to blow out one nice coat one way and then back the other way. So all this down here is going to be grey, and then we'll change that to a different colour to offset. What we want to do is make the house look higher than what it is and make the bottom disappear. And then going to get up here and paint all these railings. We'll probably have to take this gate brackets out. There was a gate there to get up there, so we'll take that out. Tomorrow we'll probably get set up on that roof and get spraying all those rafters. We're going to spray the roof at the same time just to tidy up all the tin. So we'll get into it, do a bit of spraying. I won't be able to film down that side too much, but I can film a fair bit of this for you. So I can set the camera up here and do it that way, so I can spray that way and then go back the other way. The concrete and stuff down the bottom, he's not too worried about it. So just going to spray all the way down, and go from there. So we'll get the tripod set up and we'll go that way. So you've seen, we walked around yesterday doing a whole bunch of commercial quotes. So that's, we walked around near on just over $30,000 worth of work on those commercial quotes. So quite a substantial hit. I think 2 of them are gonna hit. One of them wants to get done straight away as soon as possible, which was that 3-story one we walked around, which is the largest one of the 3 that we looked at. And then he's still waiting for 2 other quotes on that steel job, that big shed that we're waiting to do. So we'll see how we go with that one. But we're doing that. The one that was at the end of the video was over $20,000 job, that one, and we're getting into that one next week. So we'll get into that one. You probably could have charged more for that one, but I was trying to win it at the uncertain times that what we are. I was trying to bank that money, put it in the bank, put it in my bank rather than somebody else's bank, and make some good money. So we're going to get the tripod out now and get going. Shit, just found a brown snake skin in the garden, and looks quite long, this one. Just got to watch out for him, see if he's still around. Right, so this is just the first pass. We've got the back side to do, but what we'll let that do is let that dry. So when we spray this side, we'll double coat the faces, and then that'll be done. We're not going to do much more than that. We're not going to push the paint into those boards. That's all we're going to do there, and see how the concrete's all brown. And then by the time we come back this way, it'll just be all brown, and he's going to be happy with that. So at least it's gonna be good. So spray it that way. Well, that way we won't be able to film. What we'll do is we'll go up this end and we'll spray back from there again and go that way. So what do you like? Do you like the white or do you like the brown? I like the brown, kind of hides it. The white sticks out too much for my liking. Get that nice brown right across the bottom. Just finishes the house and elevates it a little bit. So you'll see this change over the next couple of days, but it'll be a weekend after that we get this finished. So gonna get more into it. So it is 3 in the afternoon, so we're just going to keep going for a little bit longer. We've already blown through 3 drums of paint, so you know there's $600 out the window, and we're going for another one. So we've got all this to do, so you can see how drabby it looks. Quite sure he's going to change these lights out. We're going to tape up the lights when we get to them tomorrow. I'm just going to do down here before I go home. So I got to run the plastic out, make it nice and easy because I don't have enough sheets to do a job this size. Like I've only got a handful of sheets left at home because I don't concentrate on painting. So I just got a big roll of black plastic. Tomorrow we'll roll this out and we'll do this side and the next side. Probably go right around the whole house. I'll have to get another roll of film because we don't want any overspray on the windows because we're just going to varnish them back out. But you can see how drabby the roof and the iron look. Got all the corrosion starting to come through. So we just spray it all out. One coat of grey just to make it all look uniform. Basically double spraying these beams so the beams are nice and heavy full of paint. They'll dry up quite nice because there's nothing bare on here. So we'll get that done. We're just going to push through here, probably get to the end today and get up all through here and get that done. Got a few mud wasps knocked down before I spray next. So yeah, we'll get that done and then we'll get back over here tomorrow. We do have a little washing down job tomorrow morning to knock out around the Centrelink. So it's just a bit of paving concrete to do. And then we have another job on Sunday morning as well, a house wash to do. So they're my brother's job, so I'm just helping him out more than anything. And then we'll both come over here for the same amount of time to knock this job out. So I'm here today basically just because I had nothing else to do, so I'm just filling up time. And I wanted to empty the truck out, bring up the spray gun and all the paint and sheets and stuff. So yeah, so that's the end of day 7. We're gonna push on to this a little bit longer today and then head home, have a couple of drinks and then back in here tomorrow.